My Veterans Day interview by Kayia. My Papa Jim served in the Army during the Vietnam War. That war lasted from November 1955 all the way through April 1975. It was very long. We are in the U.S., and the war was fought all the way in Southeast Asia. Courage bravely doesn't mean you aren't afraid. It means you just go anyway. Recently, I was able to interview Papa Jim about being a veteran and his time during the war. Hi, Papa Jim. Is it okay if I can ask you some questions about being a veteran?
Hi, Kayia. Of course you can. What would you like to know?
Which war were you in?
I served in the Army branch of the Armed Forces during the Vietnam War. I was not engaged in combat, but was stationed in South Korea handling communications.
What was the war about?
The war was based on helping the South Vietnamese people be free from communist rule imposed by North Vietnam.
What is communist rule?
It's when the government tells the people what they will and will not do and doesn't allow the citizens to freely choose.
What dates were you in the Army?
I was drafted into the Army and served from April 1969 to November 1971. I had the ranking of Sergeant E5.
What color was your uniform?
Green.
What weapons were used in the war?
There were lots of different types. There were planes that dropped bombs and tanks also. I also trained on M14 rifles, and we carried M16 semi-automatic machine guns.
What does being a veteran mean to you?
It makes me proud that I got to serve my country. I had the opportunity to travel and see places I otherwise would probably never have gone to.
What do you want people to know about veterans?
It's good for people to know and understand the sacrifice people who serve make to defend our country and our freedom. And it's extremely important to remember those who died and gave their lives doing so.
Thank you, Papa Jim, for letting me interview you.
You're welcome, Kayia. Love you.
James Omega, Sergeant E5, United States Army. Happy Veterans Day. Thank you to all who have served.